I love me a good old contemplative conversation, so why don't we discuss this comment? If this works, nobody would ever get divorced. There are plenty of people who believe that they're great at something, and they're not. Let's start by looking at a very simplistic definition of confirmation bias. This is a type of cognitive bias that involves favoring information that confirms previously existing beliefs or biases. Now, some could say they do not experience confirmation bias, but my opinion is in alignment with the experts, and that is that every single person experiences this to one degree or the other. Since you brought up marriage, let's look at an example of confirmation bias in a marriage: cheating. Let's say that you were in a previous relationship where there was an infidelity problem. So you mosey out of this relationship and you're ready for a new one. However, when you get into this new relationship, you now act different, you walk different, you look at things in a different way because you've been cheated on previously, almost as if you're expecting it to happen to you again. Maybe in your first marriage, your husband or wife really enjoyed going out with their friends on a Friday night, and you never thought anything of it until you got cheated on. So now with your new partner, although this person has done nothing to you, you get sketched out when they go out on a Friday night. You think that something is wrong. You may even snoop through their phone looking for evidence that they're doing something wrong. Part of this is also ignoring the physical evidence in front of you because it does not confirm what your foundational belief is. If you think that all men are cheaters, if you think that every relationship you get in is going to end up sour, that is exactly what you're going to create. You're literally looking for that to happen. Have you ever heard the quote, "You find what you're looking for," or "Don't ask questions that you don't want the answers to"? How about don't go snooping through their phone, because if you do, you're definitely going to find something to be mad about. I had this happen to me in previous relationships. I had a situation where I was with someone that was messaging a female coworker. Now, the truth is, in that relationship, in that partnership, there was nothing going on. But because of my confirmation bias, in a previous relationship, when my boyfriend was messaging a coworker, he was also sleeping with her. So this is how I was not paying attention to what was actually going on. I was forming my opinion based on something that happened to me previously. Now, I really want to get into the second part of your comment, because you say there are plenty of people who believe they're great at something and they're not. That is perception and opinion, and I'll go into that in a later video. Hope this helps.